Drones have the ability to capture scenes beyond what the human eye can perceive.
Scanning from above, Hare spotted Lipstrew.
They soar high above the earthly realm, revealing sights that were once hidden from our view. Here are the top 15 most captivating discoveries captured by drones.
In that we got the footage we were looking for, and unfortunate in the fact that we lost our drones.
Number 15. An Indian man found himself trapped on the cliffside for a harrowing 2 days, enduring the absence of both food and water. What was initially meant to be a fun and adventurous experience turned into an absolute nightmare. The young man, named Babu, embarked on a trek with his friends, aiming to conquer Charade Hill. However, his adventure took a perilous turn when he slipped and became ensnared on the sheer vertical face of an isolated canyon. As Babu clung to the cleft of the hill, his friends initiated a desperate rescue effort. They attempted everything from using wooden sticks to logs and even ropes. When these attempts proved futile, they decided to descend the hill to seek assistance from nearby villagers and local authorities. Dramatic visuals captured by a drone depicted Babu's precarious predicament, perched precariously on a narrow point of the cliff. Several rescue endeavors were undertaken, including a helicopter operation, but none proved successful. Babu endured scorching daytime heat, wind-chilled nights, and the constant fear of wild animals. The police, the Rapid Action Force, the National Disaster Response Force (NDRF), and even the Coast Guard made valiant but unsuccessful efforts to extricate him. It wasn't until the intervention of the Chief Minister, who called upon the army for assistance, that a glimmer of hope emerged. A daring rescue operation was launched, with army officers braving arduous terrain for hours to reach Babu. They provided him with the precious sustenance of water before orchestrating his ascent to the hilltop. Indian Army drone footage captured the emotional moment when Babu emerged safely, supported by a sturdy rope, while jubilant rescue teams cheered him on. This gripping ordeal drew comparisons to the cinematic tension of Danny Boyle's 127 Hours. However, unlike Boyle's movie, the Indian Army ultimately succeeded in rescuing Babu, sparing him from an unthinkable fate. Number 14. In the heart of Brazil's vast wilderness lies a figure often referred to as the loneliest man on Earth. This enigmatic tribesman, who resided alone in the Amazon rainforest for over 2 decades, has now been captured on film for the very first time. His solitary existence serves as a poignant testament to the challenges faced by uncontacted tribes in this remote region. The lone tribesman, wielding a handmade axe, was spotted within the Tanaru indigenous territory. He is the last surviving member of an uncontacted tribe tragically massacred in 1995. The indigenous people of Tanaru endured forced displacement from their ancestral lands and suffered brutal attacks, likely orchestrated by colonists and ranchers. Brazil's Indian Affairs Department, known as FUNAI, confirmed the presence of this man in 1996, but has respected his unwavering desire to remain isolated from mainstream society. Over the past 22 years, they've diligently monitored his territory to ensure its protection. Referred to as the Indian of the Hole, due to the deep pits he digs to trap animals, this mysterious figure has created gardens throughout the forest, cultivating crops like corn, bananas, and papaya. He continues to use these holes, some as deep as 6.5 feet, both for catching prey and as hiding places. His true name, tribal affiliation, and language remain shrouded in mystery, adding an air of profound intrigue to his solitary existence in the heart of the Amazon rainforest. Number 13. In an extraordinary rescue mission in April 2021, a missing person was discovered curled up on the riverbank in the dead of night, defying all expectations. This remarkable feat was made possible through the combined use of WhatsApp and the innovative What 3 Words location sharing system. The saga unfolded in Avon, Somerset, when a concerned caller provided the police with crucial information regarding the last known whereabouts of their missing friend. The location was a remote area of farmland, shrouded in darkness, fog, and an unusually cold temperature. The circumstances indicated that the missing individual's well-being was at grave risk. Despite their best efforts, the police faced daunting challenges in locating the person under such adverse conditions. Consequently, they enlisted the assistance of the fire service, hoping to leverage technology for a breakthrough. A drone equipped with a thermal imaging camera was dispatched from the Avon Fire and Rescue Portishead station. This technology allowed the team to identify potential areas of interest for the swift water rescue team. In a heart-pounding moment, the drone crew spotted an image, and upon closer examination they discerned the clear outline of a person huddled next to the river. Swift water rescue teams were immediately mobilized and directed to the exact location, leading to the successful rescue of the missing person. This remarkable incident not only highlighted the power of cutting-edge drone technology, but also underscored the invaluable role that technology can play in saving lives. Avon Fire and Rescue's investment in advanced drone technology in April 2021 proved to be a life-saving decision. Number 12. In a life-saving display of modern drone technology and police ingenuity, a car crash victim was rescued from a perilous situation as they lay unconscious in a deep 6-foot ditch during the dark of night. The remarkable rescue unfolded after 2 a.m. on the A16 south of Grimsby, where a car had flipped onto its side. Witnesses reported seeing a man walking away from the accident scene, prompting a frantic search by Lincolnshire Police. Quick-thinking officers from Lincolnshire Police deployed their drone equipped with thermal imaging capabilities to scour the area, while Humberside police officers conducted a ground search. Within moments, the drone's thermal imaging successfully detected the unconscious driver, who was located a staggering 160 meters away from the accident site in the ditch. The remarkable footage captured the moment the drone spotted the driver through his body heat signature, lying several feet from the main road where he had lost consciousness. A police officer swiftly approached the victim, guided by the drone pilot, and called for assistance. An ambulance was immediately summoned. Though initially unresponsive and suffering from hypothermia, the timely deployment of the drone undoubtedly saved the victim's life, as hypothermia's dangerous grip was beginning to take hold. This extraordinary rescue showcased the critical role that modern technology and the quick response of law enforcement can play in preserving lives. Number 11. Witnessing the fiery interior of a volcano's glowing lava lake up close is a daunting task, but thanks to an intrepid adventurer equipped with a special heat suit and advanced technology, this remarkable spectacle was captured on camera. Sam Cosman and his team embarked on a daring expedition into the depths of the Maram crater, one of only 7 lava lakes on the planet, nestled on the remote island of Ambrium in the Republic of Vanuatu. In 2014, 33-year-old Sam left his home in San Francisco, California, to pursue his dream as a digital storyteller and tech explorer. Armed with high-tech drones, virtual reality cameras, and wearable biometric sensors, their mission was to delve into the extreme environment of the volcano and gain insights into the possibility of microbial life thriving in such conditions. This ambitious project not only expanded our understanding of volcanoes, but also showcased how controlled flying cameras can advance scientific exploration. Despite facing perilous challenges such as toxic superheated gases, falling boulders, acid rain, and violent molten rock eruptions, the team safely returned before a large flank eruption, triggered by an earthquake, threatened the area. Their courageous journey shed light on the hidden mysteries of the Earth's fiery depths. Number 10. The harrowing experience of a missing loved one had a happy ending when Roy Giblin, an 82-year-old pensioner, found himself lost in an overgrown field during an evening stroll on June 8, 2021. Roy's disorientation in the long grass prompted his concerned family to contact the police when he didn't return home. Search and rescue teams, along with the RNLI, scoured the waters off North Wales, assisted by the National Police Air Service and a dedicated drone unit. The drone proved to be a critical asset, as it could navigate close to the ground and conduct detailed imaging inspections from above, a capability helicopters lack. It enabled the drone to supervise the ground search conducted by officers and locate Mr. Giblin. After an exhaustive 18-hour search, the drone eventually pinpointed Mr. Giblin's whereabouts in the overgrown grassy area near the train station. His family expressed deep gratitude for the drone's assistance, acknowledging that without it, Roy's chances of being found would have been slim. This heartwarming rescue underscores the invaluable role that modern technology, like drones, plays in saving lives and reuniting families in times of distress. Number 9. In the aftermath of the catastrophic 1986 Chernobyl nuclear power plant explosion, the surrounding area witnessed the devastation of a high radiation event that led to the death of a forest covering a radius of 4 to 6 kilometers. This eerie expanse, famously known as Chernobyl's Red Forest due to the red needles of dying trees, has long held the title of one of the most radioactive places on Earth. UK scientists have been actively surveying this region for years. Recently, a team of interdisciplinary scientists conducted drone flyovers above Ukraine's Red Forest, situated just 0.3 miles from the Chernobyl complex. Their goal was to create the most detailed radiation map of the forest to date. What they discovered was unexpected: previously unrecognized radiation hotspots that were absent from official maps. Although it was already known that radiation contamination in the Red Forest was exceptionally high compared to any natural site on Earth, the drone observations revealed a startling uneven distribution. While some areas had seen a decrease in radiation levels, others maintained dangerously high contamination. The discovery of these new hotspots has prompted scientists to create updated maps, enhancing visitor safety and providing a clearer picture of the affected region. This ongoing research contributes to our understanding of the long-lasting environmental impact of the Chernobyl disaster. Number 8. Amateur archaeologists on the idyllic holiday island of Gran Canaria have made a remarkable discovery using a drone. A tomb housing the ancient remains of 72 individuals from a lost pre-Hispanic civilization. Among these skeletons were 62 adults and 10 newborns. This fascinating find took place in a ravine on Gran Canaria, part of the Spanish Canary Islands. Experts have confirmed the discovery's connection to the Guanche civilization, which is believed to have inhabited the Canary Islands. These ancient people are thought to have arrived from North Africa. Historians speculate that they were eventually culturally and ethnically assimilated into the Spanish settlers who colonized the islands. Archaeologists ventured to the burial site, where they uncovered traditional burial shrouds made from materials such as vegetable fibers and animal skin. This provided conclusive evidence that the prehistoric Hispanic people in the Canary Islands were prepared for burial ceremonies in a consistent manner. Located 23 feet above the ground, the cave presented a formidable challenge for researchers to access. It was originally spotted using drones by members of the amateur archaeology group El Legato, formed by 3 friends with a shared fascination for archaeology. One of the group members recalled, "We were flying a drone and took some pictures of the cave. It is in a very difficult place to access, and you need to climb a cliff to reach the site. People thought the photos were fake due to all the bones." The discovery was initially made in June 2019, but it was only recently reported to the authorities out of concern that the site might be vandalized or looted. This newfound cave, brimming with historical significance, promises to be a valuable resource for future archaeological research and studies. Number 7. In the UNESCO World Heritage Site, located approximately 30 miles north of Dublin, Ireland, the archaeological landscape had long been thought to have been extensively researched and excavated. However, a remarkable discovery would be made during an extraordinary 40-day drought in 2018. Anthony Murphy, a photographer, used a camera drone to explore the area and stumbled upon the remains of a 5,000-year-old monument. Murphy was convinced that what he had found was the site of a henge, a structure typically formed by rocks or wood used by ancient people as a gathering place. Teaming up with a friend, they launched a drone and uncovered compelling evidence of a structure that had existed in the past. The drought played a pivotal role in making these signs visible. According to archaeologists, soil beneath heavy objects retains more residual water. With 40 days of no rainfall, the contrast between untouched patches and areas where substantial objects had been placed became glaringly evident. Michael McDonagh, the chief archaeologist for Ireland's National Monument Service, described this discovery as a once-in-a-lifetime event that has the potential to significantly enrich our understanding of this mystical archaeological landscape. Aerial footage captured by Anthony Murphy is freely available for all to witness, shedding light on this remarkable find. Number 6. Drones play a crucial role not only in discovering new things, but also in documenting the aftermath of devastating natural disasters, such as tsunamis and tornadoes. On September 28, 2018, a 7.5 magnitude earthquake struck near the Indonesian island of Sulawesi. While the quake itself caused minimal damage, it triggered what was initially perceived as a small tsunami. However, the situation quickly escalated in Palu, the capital of central Sulawesi province, where waves reached a staggering 20 feet, more than double the initial estimates. Scientific American noted that central Sulawesi's geographical layout, with a long and narrow bay, allowed the tsunami to move swiftly, sweeping debris and rubble into the ocean. Additionally, saturated ground led to significant mudslides, compounding the devastation. Tragically, this tsunami, one of Indonesia's largest in over a decade, claimed the lives of more than 4,300 people in a matter of days. Drone footage captured the haunting aftermath of the disaster, revealing the extent of the destruction. Collapsed bridges, homes reduced to debris, and some areas still submerged. These aerial views serve as a sobering reminder of how swiftly a vibrant place can be transformed into a scene of desolation. Number 5. Every year, we witness numerous forest fires that threaten both people and property, with their scale seemingly growing larger and more destructive. While videos of wildfires are not uncommon, they are often captured from the ground or helicopters, which have limitations in terms of proximity and safety. Drones, on the other hand, offer a unique perspective. In this video, at first glance, it appears to be a typical nature scene. However, as the drone ascends above the tree line, it reveals a vast plume of smoke on the horizon. As the drone moves closer, the true scale of the fire becomes apparent. A massive swath of trees engulfed in flames, with thick smoke billowing into the sky. Although this particular fire may not be as extensive as some of the massive wildfires that have ravaged the West Coast in recent years, it serves as a stark reminder of the immense destructive power of such events. While the drone operators intentionally filmed this fire, it's essential to remember that getting too close to large fires can be dangerous and ill-advised. This footage offers a glimpse into the magnitude of wildfires that occur in places like Alaska, Arizona, California, and beyond, highlighting their significant environmental impact. It serves as a poignant reminder of the importance of responsible actions and mindfulness to prevent activities that can harm the environment. Number 4. Sharks have held a certain level of fear factor since the release of the movie Jaws in 1975. In this chilling video, a crew of researchers deploys a drone to film sharks from above, and the result is both eerie and fascinating. The footage shows a shark preparing to hunt, a moment that showcases these apex predators in their element. The shark begins its pursuit of seals, which typically seek refuge near rocks close to the shore to evade such situations. However, a high tide grants the shark greater maneuverability around the rocks, setting the stage for what the film crew anticipates to be marine predator theater. In a moment of intense suspense, a seal, seemingly unaware of the lurking shark's close proximity, swims directly toward its hungry adversary. In a matter of seconds, the shark strikes, and moments later, the water is enveloped in a chilling display of blood. While experts suggest that the seal was likely already dead before the shark's assault, the scene remains profoundly sobering. The unsuspecting animals had no idea they were being watched, and this drone footage underscores the sheer intensity of nature's raw and primal moments. Number 3. The world of cell phones and broadcast towers is a realm often overlooked by many, but the installation and maintenance of the equipment atop these towering structures are carried out by individuals with nerves of steel. While cell phone towers, typically around 200 feet tall, are already quite high, imagine the challenge of a 500-foot broadcast tower. Surprisingly, the process remains largely the same. Someone, known for their calmness under pressure, ascends the entire structure to work on the equipment. In essence, it's a free climb. While these climbers use some safety equipment, much of the heavy-duty gear is excessively heavy, making the climb a test of both skill and courage. This video, captured by a drone, provides a unique glimpse into one of these daunting climbs. Even if you don't have a fear of heights, watching such a climb is likely to send shivers down your spine. To put it in perspective, this free climb ascends over 1/4 of a mile straight up, making it taller than the Willis Tower, formerly the Sears Tower in Chicago, which measures 1,450 feet to its tip. It's a breathtaking ascent that is bound to unsettle a significant portion of the population. Number 2. In a chilling and potentially groundbreaking discovery, an underwater drone equipped with new sonar mapping technology may have finally solved a 56-year-old aviation mystery in California. The drone stumbled upon nearly intact wreckage deep within the waters of Folsom Lake, matching the description of a 4-seater airplane that crashed in the area in 1965. The Piper Comanche 250 aircraft met its tragic fate on New Year's Day in 1965, following a mid-air collision. Although the pilot's body was recovered, the plane and the 3 passengers on board remained elusive, leaving grieving relatives without closure. A second search attempt was made in 2014 on the 50th anniversary of the crash, but after 3 exhaustive days, volunteer divers had to give up. However, when technicians from Folsom-based hydrographic surveying company Seafloor Systems tested their new equipment in the lake, they made an unusual discovery. While mapping the lake's depths and seafloor contours, they noticed a feature that appeared man-made. Returning with an underwater drone equipped with sonar mapping technology to confirm their suspicions, they indeed found an airplane wreck. Clear images of the plane's tail section and propeller were captured, aligning with the description of the 1965 crash. The team also recorded the GPS coordinates of the wreckage to facilitate potential recovery efforts. Remarkably, this discovery was made in the lake's deepest part, approximately 160 feet underwater, and several miles away from the presumed crash site. Despite these discrepancies, researchers are confident that this wreckage is, indeed, the aircraft from the fateful 1965 incident, potentially offering long-awaited closure to the families affected by the tragedy. Number 1. Technology has consistently transformed our lives, and drones have opened up new horizons in the world of photography. With their ability to capture bird's-eye views of landscapes, drones offer breathtaking vistas of inaccessible terrains. One such remarkable location where drones have made a significant impact is the Himalayan mountain range. Stretching over approximately 2,400 kilometers, the Himalayas are renowned for their stunning landscapes, rich biodiversity, and enormous snow and ice deposits. With around 15,000 glaciers, many of which remain undiscovered, this region is a treasure trove of natural beauty. Polish photographer David Kozłowski utilized a DJI Phantom drone while shooting his documentary, K2, Touching the Sky. In search of the perfect location to capture the essence of K2, the second highest mountain on Earth, he flew his equipment above the mountain near the convergence point of glaciers, Concordia, below K2, where the Godwin-Austen and Baltoro glaciers meet. Here, Kozłowski made a unique discovery, an enigmatic glacier surrounded by water, measuring 65 feet in width. Recognizing the fleeting nature of glaciers, which melt and transform daily, he saw a golden opportunity to capture its beauty. Accompanied by a guide, he embarked on a nocturnal trek to photograph the glacier's exquisite allure. The resulting images are nothing short of surreal, forming a unique and matchless piece of photographic art. They serve as a testament to the power of technology, offering a perspective of the Himalayas that few have had the privilege to witness in such breathtaking detail.